Have you ever poured your heart into something? An idea, a relationship, a job opportunity, only to hear a clear, unambiguous no. That moment can feel crushing. Your chest tightens, your thoughts spiral, and suddenly it's not just the rejection itself. It feels like your entire self-worth is on the line. But here's a truth most people don't realize. Rejection is not a reflection of your value. It's not proof that you're inadequate, incapable, or unworthy. Rejection is simply a redirection, an opportunity disguised as a painful experience, and a chance to discover resilience you didn't know you had. Today, we're going to explore how to survive rejection without losing faith in yourself, how to transform the sting of no into fuel for growth, and how to reclaim confidence even in the face of disappointment. Rejection is universal. Everyone experiences it. No matter how talented, skilled, or deserving you are, at some point, someone or something will say no. And while the world often tells us to toughen up or get over it, the reality is that rejection cuts deep because it challenges the most vulnerable part of our psyche, our belief in our own worth. Learning to process rejection effectively is one of the most powerful tools for mental health, emotional resilience, and personal growth. It teaches us to separate our actions from our value, to embrace self-compassion, and to use setbacks as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. In this video, we'll break down the psychology behind rejection, explore practical strategies to heal and rebuild confidence, and reveal ways to turn no into a catalyst for personal empowerment. Understanding why rejection hurts so much is the first step in overcoming it. Here, what's happening in your mind and body. 1. Social and evolutionary factors. Humans are wired to seek acceptance and connection. Rejection triggers ancient survival mechanisms, making your brain perceive it as a threat to your safety and belonging. That's why it feels so intense and personal. 2. Self-worth and identity. When we tie our self-esteem directly to external validation, rejection shakes the foundation of how we see ourselves. But here's the key. Your worth is intrinsic, not contingent on someone else's approval. 3. Fear of failure. Rejection often activates fear. Fear of judgment, fear of inadequacy, fear of missed opportunities. This fear magnifies the emotional impact, making a single no feel like the end of the world. Recognizing these underlying mechanisms helps us respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, and it opens the door to healing. Now let's explore actionable strategies to process rejection and maintain faith in yourself. 1. Pause and breathe. When you receive rejection, your initial reaction is often emotional. Pause. Take a few deep breaths. Give yourself permission to feel hurt without judgment. Emotions are valid. They are the first step in processing the experience. 2. Separate action from identity. Rejection is about a specific situation, choice, or decision. It is not a verdict on your character or worth. Remind yourself, this outcome does not define me. I am still capable, valuable, and deserving. 3. Practice self-compassion. Speak to yourself as you would to a friend. Avoid harsh self-criticism or rumination. Compassion is a powerful antidote to shame and self-doubt. 4. Reflect, don't ruminate. Reflection is constructive. Rumination is destructive. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience, rather than what's wrong with me? Focus on insights and growth rather than blame. 5. Reframe the narrative. Shift your perspective. Rejection is not failure, it's feedback. It provides information about what doesn't align with your path, helping you refine your direction and purpose. 6. Take action, even small steps. Regaining confidence comes from movement. Even small actions, reaching out to a friend, starting a new project, or trying again, signal to yourself that you are resilient and capable. 7. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and remind you of your value. Connection and encouragement buffer the sting of rejection and reinforce your self-belief. 8. Celebrate courage. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It's taking action despite it. Every attempt, regardless of outcome, is proof of your strength and commitment to growth. 1. The no doesn't define me journal. Write down every rejection you face. Then write 3 things you learned or 3 ways you grew from the experience. Over time, this practice rewires your brain to see rejection as an opportunity rather than a threat. 2. Visualize resilience. Close your eyes and imagine yourself walking through a door labeled rejection. Step through it confidently, holding your head high, and see yourself emerging stronger on the other side. Visualization strengthens mental resilience. 3. Affirm your worth daily. Every morning, repeat affirmations like, "Oh, I am worthy, regard." Regardless of outcomes. Oh, rejection is a detour, not a dead end. Oh, I trust my path, even when it takes unexpected turns. These small, consistent practices create lasting internal strength. Take a moment now to reflect. What's one recent rejection that has weighed on you? How might you reframe it as feedback or an opportunity for growth? Share your experience in the comments. By expressing your story, you not only heal yourself but also inspire others to see rejection differently. To receive weekly guidance, strategies, and tools for emotional resilience, personal growth, and mental wellness, subscribe to my newsletter. Each week, we explore ways to transform challenges into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stones. Rejection is painful, but it is also transformative. Every no you encounter is not a verdict on your value. It is a moment to pause, reflect, and choose courage over fear. Faith in yourself does not come from constant approval. It comes from knowing that regardless of outcomes, you are capable, worthy, and resilient. Start today. Choose self-compassion. Reflect on lessons. Take intentional action and surround yourself with support. Celebrate the courage it took to face rejection and continue moving forward. Your worth is not negotiable. Your journey is valid. Your resilience is your power. When you embrace rejection as a teacher, you not only survive, it becomes fuel for your growth, your strength, and your unwavering belief in yourself.